This man runs into Taco Bell holding his ass cheeks like a toddler, screaming, "What the hell do you put in this food?" Sprints into the bathroom. I actually, for the first time in my life, heard what an atomic bomb sounds like. Right. I got a podcast!
I to the no.
We're back with another episode of I'm Screaming! Woo! Today I have a very special guest with me. We're going to be talking about how we met, New York Fashion Week. We also have a fun little game we're going to play about like word-generated stories. We're going to like pull some words out of a hat and not make up a story, but like tell a story using that word. Everyone, please give a warm, happy, lovely, amazing welcome to Emmy Hartman.
Hey.
Applause in the background. Everyone's cheering and screaming. Stadium. Oh, sorry, girl. Like it's been a day. It's been a long day.
This robe is making me feel like we're in like an institution together right now. Like I feel like someone's grandma. We're
in American Horror Story Asylum, girl.
I haven't seen it, but I trust that that's accurate.
Oh, you've never seen The Name Game.
Is that from American Horror Story?
Well, not the actual song, but like the scene. It's like Fanny.
Is it Sarah Paulson?
Oh, yes.
I think maybe.
That I actually, for the longest time, would like watch that like clip from American Horror Story season 2, like every day. I
tried to watch American Horror Story, and I'm afraid of most things, so it didn't really work.
Yeah. Ooh.
Are we touching toes?
Yes. Slay. So how was your weekend? Sorry.
My weekend was great. I was drunk for 3 days.
Okay, yeah, work.
If I'm just going to be honest right away.
You went to a festival.
Music festival.
You had every right to be drunk every single day.
I saw Mitski and Lorde in the same time span of 3 hours.
Oh.
So you can imagine
like what was going
what
through
had
your
to
mind.
happen.
Yeah. Like were you like sobbing on the floor or like
I was levitating. I'm
levitating.
Mitski Live is I can't talk about it. I'm sure crying.
No, it's okay. You don't cry. We can talk about let's talk about my weekend.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I got to hear about you going to the festival because I didn't go. What did I do?
I told you to go.
I know you did, but like I was just like I had so much in my brain. I'm trying to like think of what I did this weekend, to be honest.
Did we do anything together?
I feel like we do stuff together every single day.
We all sat on my couch.
Yeah, we definitely we watched Bobby I Love You Purr when you got back from the festival.
We did, and when we all sat on my couch, I'm now realizing like we all hung out, but we didn't talk
at all.
We all sat in a circle on my couch.
Yeah. Then it wasn't Bobby I Love You Purr. We were just like sitting
Bobby
there.
I Love You Purr was on Sunday.
Oh.
Wait, when did we hang? Saturday.
Okay.
What day is it?
I don't know. Wait, what day is it?
Tuesday.
Yeah, time does not exist in my world, in my realm, at least.
What's your favorite day of the week?
My favorite day? It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. It's Friday. I thought it would be like super cool to like take it a little step further and give you an answer in song. What's your favorite day of the week?
Maybe Tuesday.
Well, if I'm being entirely honest, I think that's a terrible answer.
Why?
Only because if you listen to Rebecca Black's song Friday, does it sound good like this? It's Tuesday, gotta get down on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that answer. So
I think you made it sound great.
Thank you.
I feel like someone's grandma.
I do too, and I'm kind of loving it.
Legs crossed, blankie on. Just gotta sit like this.
So, not to just like dive into the terrible things that could have happened to you this week, but what do you think was your lowest point this week?
What the my lowest point this week.
Yeah, what was like the lowest point you faced this week?
I don't know, because I actually can't think of being alive any day before Friday.
Oh.
Would it, like, I see you
I
every
actually
day.
don't, like, I'm not, I feel like I was abducted by aliens, because I don't remember this weekend.
I do, but only because of Mitski. But like besides that, like before
Everything
that,
else is a blur.
like wake up, eat, watch Bye Bye I Love You, purr, go to bed.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You might not remember this.
That was such a rude tone. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yes, you can ask me a question.
It's whatever. Bitch. Sorry, that was a joke. Laugh, funny. My Adderall is so wearing off right now.
No.
Like, I'm so serious.
I didn't take mine, and I'm trying so hard
to like stay grounded.
I'm keeping all the thoughts.
Like, I need
in
to
a
go
box.
back to my psychiatrist. I need to be like, girl, it's
I'm
not.
going to mine tomorrow, and I'm gonna say, give me an anxiety pill.
Yes.
I'm so we missed, and now I feel awkward.
Okay.
I'm so unreasonably anxious. I have no reason to be. I see Spencer every day, but I walked in here, shut down.
It's okay. But I do have a question for you
Yes.
that might make this podcast no longer okay.
Okay.
You said you don't remember this weekend. Do you remember?
I remember this weekend.
Well,
I
like
remember last
vaguely.
week. Do I remember what?
How we met.
Oh yeah, perfectly.
Oh, tell me.
Okay.
Let's see if our memories align.
Playlist Live 2020, end of February, early March, and our memories align because I reminded you of the date.
Oh yeah, you did.
On our way to 7-Eleven to get a slushie.
Yes, because I mean, like, I remember playlist. I just didn't remember like the month. That's crazy.
End of February, early March, right before COVID. I had no clue who Spencer or any of them were. Just the group of people.
But I will say this: my first ever TikTok you commented on, which is I'm surprised you don't remember. My first ever TikTok, it's deleted now. It was literally me drinking a warm glass of milk, and I said the reason I downloaded this app is because I want to be friends with Emmy, and
now we're here.
And now we're here. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like,
life is crazy.
The dinosaurs died because of an
asteroid.
asteroid,
us to sit here.
And now we're here on a podcast.
For us to sit here
looking like we're in an asylum.
Like
that's
why
crazy.
do we look like this? Okay, the story of me and Spencer meeting. Hold on, let me take a deep breath. I don't have my inhaler. It was late February, early March 2020, and we were at Playlist Live. Mm-hmm. It was the first day. Mm-hmm. I was with two of my friends, and I guess one of them knew you. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, one of them knew you. Did you go to say hi to them, or did they say hi to you?
They were with you. And then...
But how did the interaction start?
I think because we went in two different groups. Like, I was there with Zaya. I remember, like, I was there with Zaya.
Were you not with Jake and all them?
Jake was in my room.
Okay.
So I was with, like, Jake, Zaya. One way or another, I went up to them. They came up to me. And then I feel like I was with my group, and they kind of just congregated towards me. And then you guys
There was a lot of crop tops.
Yeah. It was just LGBTQ plus central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We were chit-chatting, and then
I just vaguely remember, not vaguely, I vividly remember the next day you called me because I think we exchanged numbers, and you literally messaged me, Spencer, you're so fun. I miss you so much. Can we hang today? And I literally, my heart was like,
no, that's what I'm telling you is I have a very hard time like making friends with people, and really like kind of like when I talk to you or just talk to people in general, I'm just like, hey, last interaction I'm ever going to have with them, because I don't really like, I'm just like bad at making friends because I'm really awkward. Mm-hmm. But
well,
we don't have to fight it.
Okay, but, no, you're awkward. But not like terribly.
All of you were so like welcoming and nice, and then like the person I was with kind of knew you guys, so I was like, okay, like I have my little safety blanket. I just want to hang out with these people. And then we were glued together the whole weekend and did everything together. And now here
I
we
had
are.
to create a new persona.
Oh my God,
Hannah
Barnes.
So I lost my playlist lanyard. It just disappeared. I think who were we watching sing? We were watching someone sing.
Daniel Cohn, like
I don't
Emery
know.
Bingham.
Like it was so.
Like the fact that those are the options.
That we had.
Emery Bingham, I love you.
But we were out there. We were screaming. We were partying. And then I remember I lost my lanyard, and they wouldn't let me. I left not knowing I didn't have my lanyard, and then I tried to go back in to get it, and they were like, we can't let you in. And I said, I just walked out. What do you mean? And they were like, we can't let you back in. You don't have a lanyard. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay, this is crazy. Haha, fun. Let me in, please. Like, I need to go get my ID. all of a sudden, by the grace of God, by the grace of the universe, I had a guardian angel looking after me.
Named Hannah Barnes.
Because her name was Hannah Barnes. The guardian angel's name, Hannah Barnes. I don't know you. Don't know where you are in life.
Hannah Barnes. What if she couldn't get back in?
Sorry, Hannah girl. I feel real bad, but you gave me access to get back in because I found like your lanyard on the ground. And then I told all my friends to call me Hannah, and I got back in.
Yeah.
And that was
true.
fun.
Also, fun fact, the same time that I met Spencer, I met my current roommate, one of my other besties.
Jake, yeah. We all like met, and then that's so like
Mm.
bizarre to me that we all just like met and then it just like stuck.
I know, it usually doesn't like, I feel like that's very rare. And I feel like it was just a good time because COVID had just started right after that, and we all were like,
oh yeah, and then we
wanna
played
die
Roblox every
for
day.
like a year. We would nap on FaceTime, remember?
Yes, and then there was like a game on Roblox we would play, and
Royal
it was
High.
called Royal High, and like we did get a little like too invested in the game, and like
We thought it was real life.
we couldn't go outside. We were on lockdown, so the best way we could go outside was in a Roblox game.
We could walk around.
We could walk around on
Royal High.
Roblox, and
We all got mean.
we
were mean to each other.
yeah, like there were like actual like fights because we'd be like, what the hell? My character, I don't even know. My character was so messed up, like faked her own death so she would get more attention.
Do you remember what mine looked like? That white purge mask thing
Yeah,
and like the Harry
you were
Styles.
so scary. You were.
I paid $5 for my Roblox character.
Oh, I don't want to talk about how much money I've spent on my Roblox character. You don't want to know. No one wants to know. We don't even have to tell anyone.
I'm actually thinking about like how nasty that whole year was for me because like my apartment had no air conditioning and it was like 90 out, so I would just like sit there drenched in sweat and like I was like, no, I need to play Roblox.
Roblox.
So
was
instead
my
of like
life.
finding air conditioning somewhere, why did I just air conditioning? That sounded weird. I would just like sit in my body odor and play Roblox for 7 hours.
I don't see a problem with that. I do that today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's
Well,
something
you
I
have
do.
air conditioning though.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
But you didn't at the time.
No.
Speaking of air conditioning, do you remember, like literally so off topic, do you remember when we almost died at that Airbnb together?
Why did air conditioning make you think of that?
Because
Of my room having
Yes,
the air conditioning unit in it? I
Yes.
was thinking that in the back of my head and I didn't
Really?
say it. Yeah,
No,
wow.
yeah, like our minds are connected because
Yeah.
you said air conditioner and I was like, OMG, you know, it's air conditioner, the one that was with the tube in Emmy's old apartment. And then I was like, funny, the only reason I saw that air conditioner is because we almost got killed.
Thinking about you all freezing to death and me being like, it has to be 67 in here.
Yeah, I was
are
like,
we kidding?
what are we doing? Oh yeah, but me and Emmy, we were, I mean, like
We almost got ran over by 2 different men in cars twice. And it was not like, we're just going to accidentally go near you
it
with
was
our
like
car.
they drove up on the sidewalk and tried to hit us.
They wanted to get us.
And then we ended up like running back inside. And when we ran inside, we ended up hearing like banging on the windows and the doors.
He was trying to get in.
So we had to like shove couches up against the door, and then we all ran upstairs and we hid. We also did get ready for this.
We need to say the stupid part.
What?
First of all, this isn't the stupid part, but we're all outside in a circle wearing crop tops watching fireworks. So
Oh, yeah.
like, I mean, also we're not in a safe area. So
at
maybe, like, I'm not saying like, don't wear crop tops, but like maybe we should have thought about it because it was not safe, and we definitely were the only like teenagers there.
Teenagers and like a vast majority of us.
But
like,
that car, the first car happens, whatever. We go back in, and then we're like, it's fine. It's 4th of
we were
July.
like, let's go look at the
go
fireworks.
back.
Like they probably almost set us on accident. So then
They hit us on accident, fully like gassed it into our driveway towards us, and we're like, wait, Postmates? And then he's like, no, we're a truck.
We're like, oh, like maybe, yeah. And then, oh yeah, and I also that same week did chase after Jake's Postmates in nothing but an oversized shirt, socks, and underwear. That's a story for another day. But you know what I remember from that day? I remember it was only me, you, and Tragan that went back outside. Like everyone else stayed inside.
Bree yelled at us too.
Yeah, we went outside and we were looking at the fireworks, and all of a sudden I turn around and Tragan and Emmy are like running, and I'm like, why the hell are they running away? I see a car backing up, like literally I hear the engine revving, and I was like, he's gonna run me the hell over.
He went through the stop sign like you. He turned to get us.
And I had, thank God there was a gate, because I slammed it shut and I sprinted back inside. And then we also tried to call the police because, you know, like murder, we don't want to die.
It was giving, he was like by our window, like touching the doorknob. And we did not know the grown man, and we're all teenagers.
And it was like scared for our lives. And you know what the police said? Gotta love LAPD. Sorry, but we're
There's
actually
illegal
getting
fireworks.
Yeah, we're getting
right
a lot of
now.
reports of fireworks. Well, no shit, it's the 4th of July. It's the 4th of July. There are going to be fireworks. You know what doesn't happen every 4th of July? A group of teenagers getting murdered at an Airbnb.
That would be so movie.
It would. Not to send bodies.
Something took over my brain though, because when Bree was crying upstairs, I was like, I don't want to see Bree cry. I'm gonna go downstairs with a pan and get the man. And what were me and Tragan gonna do?
Yeah, but then we did just sprint to your car, and then
we asked our neighbors to help us, and
they
were
didn't.
like, they said yeah, and then they're like, we don't feel like it.
Because we were like, can you guys just like make sure we get to the cars okay? Because we were scared that like we'd go out there and the guy with the like he'd have a knife and be under one of the cars, and they're like, okay. We opened up that door, girl, no one in sight.
Oh my God. And now I'm remembering my roommate Zach had only lived there for like 2 days. And I'm like, I have to bring 7 people over because someone's trying to hit us with their car. But it was so cozy, and we all slept on an air mattress. Well, not all of us. Like, we just slept on air mattresses spread out in my room, and it's really cute.
And then I cried because that next day I had to leave, and everyone was like, LOL, you're crying. And I was like, okay. Tears rolling down my face. Everyone was like,
it's okay. I think it's just a coping thing for everyone to just laugh instead.
Yeah. I would, yeah.
It would have been a crying fest.
No, that is true.
Was that like the only time that we saw each other before you moved here, besides when you came to look for an apartment?
Halloween. I saw you.
Yeah.
That was the night I accidentally like body tackled Rebecca Black.
You want to talk about that?
So just to give a little context, how do I put this? I was dressed up in a very feminine costume. We were at a club. There was like a unisex bathroom, and I was like, I feel comfy going to the unisex bathroom. So I went in the unisex bathroom, walk on in there. I didn't realize there was like a line of people. I just thought these people were chilling in the bathroom for funsies. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. You guys wait here. So I went to go to the bathroom, and I was like, I had to pee so bad, like so bad. Like you know, you know those pees you need to take where like the minute you start peeing, like it will not stop? That was the pee I was taking. Well, I had to take. So like I'm running to get to the bathroom, don't notice a line at all. There was only one thing on my mind, and it was release that bladder. So running, and then all of a sudden I accidentally like I didn't mean to, but it was like one of those like, I guess my arm caught Rebecca Black in just the right way that I just like swung, and we kind of just like smacked our way into a porta potty together.
It's Friday.
And then she was like, what the hell?
Porta potty?
Or not a porta potty, bathroom stall.
Oh.
Not a porta potty. Don't worry. Sorry, guys.
I was like making the picture in my brain, and then you said porta potty.
No,
and
it wasn't
all
a porta
got
potty.
erased.
But like I accidentally like, yeah, I guess my arm just got around her the right way, and I just like, we just flew into a bathroom stall together, and she was like, what the heck? And I was
would
like,
be like, what the heck?
Yeah, and I was like,
why is Spencewuah shoving me into a bathroom?
and I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Like, I had to pee so bad. I'm so sorry, Rebecca Black. But then in that same breath, that night, Rebecca Black was wearing like that jigsaw makeup. So I didn't know it was Rebecca Black. And then the next day, everyone, like all of my friends were like, Spencer, remember body slamming Rebecca Black into a bathroom stall? I said, girl, I did not body slam Rebecca. They showed me her photo, like her costume for Halloween. It was Rebecca Black.
Okay.
And that's crazy. I was singing Friday before this. It's Friday.
It's Rebecca Black's world.
Huh?
We're just existing in it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised.
I love Rebecca Black.
You do?
I do. Do you not?
I mean, like, I don't listen to her all the time.
Oh, just like as a person.
Oh, yeah. I saw her during, like, Pride Month.
Doing.
Doing.
I saw her doing.
Doing. No, I saw her during Pride Month. And you know what I loved? Her outfit. It was her and Christina Aguilera, I think. I saw her and Christina Aguilera.
Was
and their
it
outfits were so good.
the Downtown Pride?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Christina Aguilera and Rebecca Black wearing sexy, amazing outfits during Pride Month, someone else was looking sexy in New York for Fashion Week.
May.
How was that? Did you enjoy it? What was it like?
It was a lot of fun. I walked for Renacio.
Slay!
Insert picture here if I can. I don't know. I've only been to New York like 3 times, and the past 2 times have been very hectic, and I didn't really get to do all the tourist stuff. So this time I kind of just did the show and then wanted to do the New York tourist fantasy. So I went on a little boat tour. I went to the MoMA, went to, oh my God, I didn't even go to Central Park. What am I thinking? I was violently hungover on Saturday,
That's
the day after the show, because I was like, so fun. Got to go to a karaoke bar.
What's that fun? Like,
What? Was it fun?
was that fun? Oop.
Minus the show, I that's really all I did for Fashion Week while I was
Sorry,
there.
Oh, I was gonna actually, this isn't my question, it's my mom's question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know how my mom's like heavily invested in like everything you do for
Yeah.
some reason?
Because she's a queen.
Yeah, she's a queen, and she also is just like, Spencer, your friends are so pretty. She wants to know if you were able to keep the outfit.
No.
You
What
weren't
would I have done with it? It was so
giving it
extravagant.
to her, like giving it to my mom.
Giving it to your mom.
Yeah.
I would give it to you if I could.
My mom literally was saying the other day, she was like, what did she say? She was like, if Emmy kept the dress and gave it to me, I wouldn't even be able to like fit it on my right thigh. And I was like, oh my God, slay. Like BBL season.
BBL season.
Sorry.
No, it was a beautiful dress. The whole show was very cool. Very
Did
pretty
you
clothing.
only do the one outfit?
Mm-hmm.
Did you pay attention to any other outfits that you liked, or were you just like so caught up in the whole like?
I have like bad anxiety, so my brain will just kind of shut off, and I like don't take anything around me. So I actually don't remember anything from it.
I don't blame you. But do you remember everything like after? Because I've been to New York City, and like, well, yeah, I'm from New Jersey, but
Well, after I immediately went to the liquor store, got a buzz ball and some vodka, and
buzz
then
ball.
chugged the buzz ball.
Okay, so
Got on the subway and went to a karaoke bar. And then I was violently. Me and Jenna walked an hour and a half home.
why?
Mom, if you're watching this, stop. I love walking. It's like my favorite thing ever. Could walk for hours and hours. It's
Oh,
just
I know.
like my legs can take me somewhere. That's so cool.
Mhm.
Especially when I'm drunk. Like if-
Oh, that time, literally, I went home and I ended up seeing Billy's private Snap story, and you walked literally all the way.
from WeHo.
Billy was talking about. Didn't you walk? You were like walking all around downtown. You guys went somewhere
Oh.
after that, and then you walked back from downtown.
Couldn't tell you. I love walking home when I'm
Like,
drunk.
no. By the way, that wasn't a question. It was like you did walk back
Oh,
from downtown.
probably.
That's like I literally was looking.
It
at,
was like I remember exactly
I was
what
looking
you're
at
talking
Billy's.
about. It was my
Snap
birthday.
Yeah, I was looking at Billy's Snap story, and the sun was rising, and then the next photo was Billy like on the ground, on Hollywood Boulevard.
So
Like
I did trick everyone for that.
how?
Because
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, I love walking home. Like, why are we gonna Uber? We all have legs, and it's friendship bonding time. We were like gonna go, and I was like, guys, we should just like walk a little down to get the Uber. It was not busy at all. We could have got the Uber right there. I was like, we should just walk a little so it's not like
Crazy.
traffic. Like, girl, it's 3 or 4 a.m. There's no traffic.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, guys, there's bikes over there. We should bike. Let's just walk to the bikes. And then everyone's like, yes. And then we get to the bikes like 2 miles away, and they're broken. And I'm
Okay.
like, oh, well, there's bikes over there. And I did mean the ones by our house. I
Oh.
literally was like, there's bikes over there. We walked the whole rest of the way home, like a 2-hour walk. And it was the most fun I've ever had in my life. And then the sun starts rising, and I'm like, we should have Starbucks. But we did go to bed.
Yeah. I think the next day I woke up and got Starbucks with you guys. No, it was with. Was Kenzie there? No.
On my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I did end up walking to Starbucks with her. That was a crazy Cuckoo Bonks day.
I love walking. Oh no, but back to the New York one. Me and Jenna So this didn't make sense.
Okay.
But in my drunk brain,
Yeah.
perfect sense. I'm scared of the
Obviously.
subway. Let me walk home.
Okay. I mean, I don't
And by
blame you.
scared of the subway, I just mean that me and Jenna are not very strong women, like physically.
No, I don't blame you.
But like walking is probably a lot better, huh?
No, because I've been on the New York subway a few times, and every single time I've been on, something happens. Like one time, I'm not joking, a circle of men gathered around me while I was, I had my card for like, I had to refill my Metro card. And these guys walked up to me and they were like, we'll let you in for free if you just give us your debit card. And I was like, I just filled this. Thank God my friend Ali, who does jujitsu, was there because he was like, get back. And I was like, thanks, Ali. And then we got on the subway. That was fine. But then there was another time I went on a subway. I don't know if I just like attract these things. Like every time this has happened to me, like I've been with people and like the only person that gets approached is me. So we have that story, surrounded by a whole bunch of people telling me to come in through a random gate if I give them my debit card. Next one, there was a guy in a diaper on the subway, and he started singing in my face. And then after singing in my face, asked me for money. And I was like,
and did you give him money?
Well, considering I was in high school working minimum wage and like didn't have any cash on me, I couldn't. I think I had like $40 on me, but like we had to go get food after. And
was the singing good?
No,
like
I was getting
good?
screamed at like in my face, and when I was like, no, like I'm really sorry, but thank you, he was like, I just sang for you. And I was like, okay, cool, like this is amazing.
You just sounded like Steven.
No, I sound like Scabby Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Alan.
Hi.
Like,
what was I
for
saying?
real? Oh, walking home.
Oh, we didn't even realize that we walked an hour and a half until the next day when we looked up how far we were. And then I like texted our other friend that we were with, and they were like, what? And I was like, we walked. And they were like, what do you mean you walked? And I'm like, well, we walked.
Yeah.
And then I like looked through my camera roll. We stopped for a pizza. We stopped for hot dogs. Like we like, oh, and also on the way back, we thought that we should stop at Times Square and walk around there. So we actually made a detour.
Okay.
Walked around Times Square.
That makes sense.
Also, our hotel had bunk beds. Imagine being miserably hungover in the top bunk.
Oh.
Like, I would crawl back up, and my head is pounding, and I have to vomit. And I'm like, ow.
I would have slept on the floor. Like, I would have gone out of my way, violently hung. Actually, I don't even think I would be able to. I was gonna say I dragged the mattress down, but like, there's no way in hell I would be able to move.
No, Jenna let me take her spot, and she
Thanks,
got
Jen.
me Gatorade and yummy treats.
Also, I would just like to like go back a few seconds. If you heard like Alan and Scabby Sam, me and Emmy have characters. And
I feel like the explanation is making it like a thing. You know, and it like didn't need to be a thing.
no, like I feel like we should just tell them.
Oh, Alan's had a whole podcast.
Yeah, so
Alan loves Brittany.
so there's Juliet. I am Juliet.
Hi.
Then we have Manila folder Molly. I love Manila folders.
And escalator Amelia.
Then we have escalator Amelia.
Escalator Amelia loves escalators, and
Alan loves Juliet.
And I'm Scabby Sam.
what about Daddy Steven?
Daddy Steven, that's not me.
Oh, that's Bree.
That's Bree, yeah. And then we have Scabby
We can't
Sam.
sit here in robes like this and talk like this. Like, that's
like
not-
now we actually look and sound like we're in an insane asylum.
we have these characters, and that one's Bree's. Like, girl.
We have these characters we like to play around with. Girl, you look like you're in American Horror Story Asylum. You have a robe on, you have special slippers on, and you are now acting out voices that you have for different characters you have made up in your head.
Different friends.
Friends. That made it worse.
Backtrack 25 minutes ago. Fashion Week last year was more, what's the word?
Crazy cuckoo. Sorry. Like, I'm so sorry.
Like Fashion Week vibes, I guess. So I went to like a MAC Cosmetics party thing, and Sweetie was there. Saw her. So cool. And then I'm leaving because Brittany's like, come to this club. And I'm like, I'll come to the club. And I'm in the elevator, and Debbie Ryan is there in the elevator with me, and I'm blackout drunk. And I literally was like, oh my God, Debbie Ryan, you're so cool. She was so pretty, and she was also really nice. She's like, thank you so much. And I was like,
It would have taken
welcome.
everything in my power not to literally go like this to her.
That's disrespectful.
I would put my hair, that fake hair I have, behind my ear.
Fake?
And, well, like, I don't
Spencer
know.
has a wig on.
That's a lie.
You just said it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I said my fake hair because I don't have, like, long enough hair to push behind my ear right now. This
Your
isn't a wig.
You
Look.
get a new wig.
You wear a wig.
I
You
do.
liar.
Booty cheek naked bald under this wig. I went to the club. Whatever. I saw Debbie Ryan, and then Brittany's like, come to the club. I go to the club. I'm with my friend Talia. That scared me.
Boo.
And Brittany comes downstairs, and she's like, you cannot freak out. And I was like, what do you mean? Why would I do that? And I, like, my heart sunk because I thought, like, Jimmy Fallon was going to be at the club for some reason. But I was close.
Who was it?
James Corden. Ah! And then I get into the club.
You did not.
It's so small. James Corden's in there. Jacob Elordi's in there. Kaya Gerber's in there. I'm, like, doing everything I can to be next to James Corden because I was so excited. I was sitting there like this. Because I was so excited. But whatever. I, like, get my James Corden fantasy, and then I think I said a few words to him. Don't remember. Then I was like, I have to go talk to Jacob Elordi. Stop. Okay.
Are we talking about the one
Nate
who's
from
in the kissing
Euphoria?
booth? There are different ways you know Nate or Jacob Velarde. Is that how you say it?
Elordi. The Kissing Booth's a good movie.
Kissing booth.
Just kissed the microphone. The Kissing Booth.
Mwah, Spencewuah. No, but I feel like you either know him from the kissing booth or Euphoria, or both. Like, come on, get a grip.
But I had to say something, and I couldn't just be like, ah. So
Yeah.
I, like, was so still drunk, and I was still drinking. Also convinced Tana to come to this place, so I was like,
Mojo.
yeah.
Okay.
So, like, she's there, blah blah. Like, you can just imagine how drunk I was. But I was like, I have to go say something, and I just, oh my God, he was so hot. I just walk up to him, and I'm like, you're amazing.
And what
Oh
did he
my
say?
God, he grabbed my shoulders with his big man hands. He grabbed my shoulders, and he's like, thank you. Like, in his little accent. I can't do an accent. I'm not gonna do it.
Thank
But
you. Like,
That was really good. Thank you. Ooh. But then he grabs my shoulders. He says thank you, and
with
then
his big
he
man
asks what my
hand.
name is, and I just remember going like this, Emmy. And then I literally went, oh! And then I literally think I said have a nice night or something, and I ran back to James Corden. And then Brittany accidentally had her flash on a video you're not allowed to record in there, and it's just like a 3-second clip of James Corden going. And they tried kicking us out, and I was like, no, please, we'll erase it. And we gotta stay.
I would do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
I also,
Well,
I also, actually, you know what I would have done?
Hmm.
Taken a handcuff from the security and handcuffed myself to James Corden.
I like that we're both more excited about James Corden for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't. I have some attachment to talk show hosts. I don't know why. Jimmy Fallon. I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah.
That's my man.
I know. Whenever we watch him, you cry. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Like,
Don't know.
I
Couldn't
can't
explain it.
explain it. I can't. I literally, I
I
can't.
think I got hypnotized as a baby.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, I love games. The word generator game. Let's do it together.
The word generator game.
Dun dun.
Done. All right, everyone. Me and Emmy are going to take turns pulling out a random word from this beautiful, I want to call it a bowl, but it has a
A bowl
handle.
with a handle. A bandle.
A bandle, a bowl with a handle. We're going to pull out a word, and then from that
Or
word,
a hole.
girl, like what now?
Spencewuah's hole.
Okay, we're going to pull out a word, and then that word we're going to use to think of a story correlating to that word.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to let the guest go first. What is your word?
First concert. Hannah Montana Jonas Brother World Tour when I was 8, I think.
How was it?
I don't remember being alive when I was 8. I just remember that I went.
But you saw Hannah Montana?
But I don't remember any of it.
You're so lucky. So you know what? Sometimes I wish that Miley Cyrus would just like put on that blonde wig again and be like, I'm back just for a world tour as
She
Hannah.
sings Hannah Montana songs at shows.
I'm gonna. First of all, that's not Hannah
We
Montana.
gotta see
That's
Miley live.
no, that's Miley Cyrus. I said I want to see Hannah Montana live. Those are two different people.
I wonder if she would ever do that again.
Do what again? Be Hannah Montana? She can't be Hannah Montana. She's Miley Cyrus. They're two different people. Like, come on. Like, really? Let
Are
me pull
you
my
so
word.
serious?
I have never been more serious in my life. If you know the secret, you can't tell anyone. That's what we learned in the Hannah Montana movie. Please.
You want to
Can't-
watch that tonight?
Yes, I would love to watch the Hannah Montana movie tonight.
Cool.
That made me so excited. That made me so excited. Are you serious? You want to watch the Hannah Montana movie tonight?
Yeah, I would love to. It'd be great.
And you know, you can change your hair and you can
Wait,
change your
you know
clothes.
who's in the Hannah Montana movie?
Who?
Nancy from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, she was the little sister.
The little twin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hated those two. Okay, this is my word. I picked one, by the way. Middle school dance. Oh, I have a story. This is perfect. Hand me the bowl. Hand me the hole. Anyways, there was this kid I went to school with. The story is going to go off. But, like, just know that the reason I'm thinking of the story is because of this. I'm not going to say his name. I'm just going to say that his name started with a J. So I'll say J.
Jack.
We'll say Jack. Jack was like really good at dancing, and at every middle school dance, like we would have like a dance circle, and he'd like do like the robot and stuff. Well, one day, I'm so sorry, Jack. I know that's not your real name, but like I didn't mean to make it happen. He basically like didn't come home at like 6 p. Like his mom was worried about him. It was like 6 p.m. He hadn't come home yet. I didn't know that he was hanging out with my other friends, but I was like, he's been kidnapped. I have to save this kid.
No.
So I sent out a massive group, like literally a massive group Facebook message, like almost like an Amber Alert. And I said, everyone, Jack is missing. We have to find him. And all of the kids in my class were panicking, like, there's no way, there's no way. And I also added him to it. God forbid, like he was like, oh, like I'm here. An hour goes by and he finally messages like everyone back. And he's like, guys, I just got home. I was actually out with our friend, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, I practically just sent out an Amber Alert for you. That's my story.
Was the dance part just that he danced good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he danced so good. Like he was so good
sent
at
out an Amber Alert for somebody that wasn't actually missing.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like a real Amber Alert. It was like a
Well,
big
it was
face.
close enough.
Yeah, it was
How
a
old
big
were you?
Like 12.
Okay.
Like at an age where you should know like not to do that, I guess.
Okay. That's okay.
Thanks.
Better safe than sorry.
Pick a card, any card.
Airport security. I can do that one.
Okay.
I accidentally brought a knife to the airport.
Girl, like, are you?
When I was going to New York, I literally like I always bring the same backpack, and I don't take anything out of my suitcase. Like I have all my travel stuff, like just duplicates, and then my like carry-on bag I don't touch. Like I just, if I go on a trip, I come back and sanitize it and put it away, and I don't take anything in or out besides clothing. But my backpack, I just like had a weird feeling for no reason, and I was like, why do I feel like something's in there? But I hadn't touched it, so I was like, no way. But I brought a purse, and I never carry purses, but I brought one because I just wanted to put my phone in it instead of having to go in my backpack. The purse had a knife in it, and then they take all my stuff, and I'm like, what did I do? Like, what is in my bag? And then he looks at me, he goes, is this your bag? And I was like, yeah. And then he pulls out my giant pink knife, and I literally was so shocked. I went, what? And then I went, I'm really sorry. I don't know. I forgot about it. Thank freaking God. He literally just like was like, you can't take it in the airport. And I was like, I assumed. And then he threw it out and let me go.
Slay.
But I did bring a knife to the airport, so that was really, really awkward. And it was my cute knife, and it was $50, and now I had to throw it in the garbage.
We can always go knife shopping together. I've always wanted like a cute little pink taser. I'm sure we could
I
get
have the perfect place we can go. Tasers, knives, those like cat
Brass
claw
knuckles?
things. No, just the ones that have the 2 cat ears that you can like.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know where to get those?
Because I'm afraid of living.
Okay.
So I need a lot of self-defense weapons.
I'm here for you.
Thank you. Your hand is so warm.
I know. Here, I'm going to choose now. Driver's test. So I should have failed my driving test. Like, let's just start there. I'm going to talk about my driving test. It's going to be a kind of a long but quick story. I decided that all I knew was that, like, people were telling me if you have a driving test and it's scheduled for 1 p.m., just show up early. Because if you show up really early and you're one of the first people to go, typically they're more lenient. I was, like, the second person online. I showed up at the, like, automotive place to take my exam, like, 7 a.m. I was there bright and early, saw the sunrise. I had a bald man. And I think my mom might have also helped out a bit because when he was getting in my car, he basically told my mom to get out. He was like, I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the car, ma'am, and wait over there. And my mom was like, are there going to be any free margaritas? And he was like, ma'am, it's 7 a.m. And I was like, ooh, like, I just failed. Like, thanks, mom. But I actually think she, like, buttered him up a little bit because I'm driving, I mean. I'm doing perfect. Like, actually spot on, amazing, like, 10s across the board. Then this man tells me to parallel park. Bitch, I can do it all. Parallel park, not a part of it all, babe. I ended up, like, getting... how many inches did you have to be away from the curb? It was like 2. I don't know. But I was not close enough to the curb, and he kept telling me to get closer to the curb, and I just could not do it. And then eventually I'm like cutting the wheel, and he leans over, grabs the wheel, and starts turning it for me to parallel park the car. I lifted up the emergency brake, put my head on the wheel, and sobbed. I was like actual tears rolling down my face during my driving exam. You know what? Maybe my mom didn't butter him up. Like, maybe me sobbing my eyes out in front of him, like, did a number.
Get me the out of here.
Yeah. So I'm sobbing my eyes out, crying. And then he, like, pats me on the back. Like, I feel like he was just like, how the hell do I comfort a child like this? And he's, like, patting me. He's like, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. And I was like, thank you. I'm so sorry. Like, first of all, when I got my driving test, it was, I think, November-ish. I cried so hard. The windows were rolled all the way up. I fogged up the windows in the car. Like, that's how terrible I was crying. Like, you could draw a smiley face in the backseat on the window.
You're ill.
And then he looked at me and he goes, tell you what, kid, if you can do a perfect 3-point turn out of this parking spot, don't end up on the grass, I'll pass you. I don't know what it was about hearing that, but I felt just like this magical power overcome my body. I literally head up from steering wheel, wiped those damn tears, probably did the most perfect K-turn this man has ever seen in his damn life. And then I parked my car after the test was done, and he was like, okay, here you go, you passed. And I thought he was joking. Like, I looked at him, I said, is this a joke? And he was like, do you want it to be? And I was like, no. And then he handed me it, and then I went inside and I got my license. But I definitely should have failed.
Do you remember, like, the first place you drove by yourself or, like, with your friend after
Oh, the first place I drove was on a drive by myself, and I got pulled over by a cop and got a ticket. You want to hear about that too?
Yeah.
So, this is the day I got my license. The day I got my license, my mom was like, I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, can I please just take the car out? I just want to go for a little drive. I want to, like, pass grandma's house, do something on my own, listen to music. And my mom was like, okay, just be careful. I am driving. Again, like, it was rainy out, but that night it was, like, it had just finished pouring outside, which was, like, a big reason my mom didn't want me to go out, because she was like, I don't want you to, like, swerve. And I was like, Mom, I'll be fine. I'm driving, and as I'm driving, there was, like, a tree in the road. I guess it, like, fell over in the wind. So I end up, like, swerving around this tree, and all of a sudden I see these bright headlights come out behind me. And I was like, LOL, no. Like, there's no way. And I just thought he was, like, tailgating me. Just so, like, maybe I wasn't going fast enough. Like, I was just driving the speed limit. So then I ended up pulling over into a Starbucks parking lot. Of course, this man's lights go on. that bitch. He ends up walking over to the car. He ends up telling me to roll down my window, and he goes, "Would you like to tell me why you were swerving all over the road?" And I was like, "Do you mean why I swerved out of the way of a tree in the middle of the road?" And then he was like, "License and registration." He then tested me. I had to do that line test on a parking spot. And then you want to know what this man did?
What?
He wrote me up for having an unclear license plate and gave me a $280
Are you so
ticket
serious?
on my life. And then I started crying in my car, and he goes, "It's not your fault, kid. Like, it's not your car. Clearly, it's registered under your mom. Like, you should just give the ticket to her." And I was like, "Or maybe you should just take the damn ticket back, you weirdo." Like, you pulled me over for swerving all over the road when there was a tree in the middle of the road, and now you're telling me I got pulled over for having an unclear license plate? Make up your damn mind. Okay, now it's
Time to reach into Spencer's hole again.
Heck yeah. I love that feeling. Like, sorry, everyone.
First viral video.
What was your first viral video?
Me needing to be institutionalized is what it was. I got pulled over and had a temper tantrum is basically the summary of it. If you know about it, I'm sorry. I prefer not to relive it.
Are you okay if we like just throw a little clip in here of it?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you know about this law?" I didn't. So I said no. Because I didn't. And it's so much money, and I only have $47, and I'm not even supposed to go under 50, and I'm gonna get fined by my bank. Shut.
So that was that. Like, girl, I don't know. I was 17. I was about to say unmedicated. Girl, I'm still not medicated.
You are kinda.
I'm 1/8 medicated. There should probably be like 7 other things thrown in there. I just like goo goo gaga got a ticket, end of the world. Like, let me cry about it and put it on Twitter, because that's gonna help you, girl. That's probably a great idea. Everyone always asks me to remake it. Like, what do you mean? They're like, "Can you remake your breakdown video?" No. Sorry. I don't know even like what would that consist of.
You getting pulled over again.
Well, I haven't been pulled over since that, I'm pretty sure.
Good job.
Thank you. And also, I worded it wrong in the video. I know that you're supposed to pull up. I'm like kissing the microphone. I know that you're supposed to pull over if an ambulance has its lights flashing behind you, but I worded it wrong. There was a cop with his lights off that had someone else pulled over in the berm, and I sped right past him in the lane next to him. I didn't get a lane over. So.
You're supposed to get a lane over?
Yeah, did you know that?
When, like, there's a cop?
Yeah, if a cop has somebody pulled over in the berm, or like, what do you call it, a shoulder?
Yeah.
The shoulder of the highway. If there is a cop pulled over, even if his lights are not on, if he's behind somebody, like giving them a ticket, you either need to slow down 10 below the speed limit if you're next to them, or you need to get a lane over. And I didn't do either of those things. And he immediately came right back out and pulled me over.
That's crazy, because he probably was like, you know what, I don't even need to give this person a ticket. I can just give them one.
Yeah.
And you just saved someone else from getting a ticket. Good karma.
No, I think he finished their ticket.
Oh, that's
also in the video I called him like fat ass, but like I'm pretty sure he just like wasn't. He was also like he was just doing his job. I was lashing out.
Well, we all have breakdowns.
The summary, I never said Jonathan. For people that think that, I don't know a Jonathan. The cop, sorry, and I'm never remaking it. Sorry.
Why are you
Anyways.
apologizing? Live your truth. Live, laugh, love your truth. I saw one in here that I really want to
Spencewuah's digging in the hole. Spencewuah's picked something out
Okay,
of the hole.
technically, I'm not going to lie, guys. I can't lie to you. I cheated. I wanted to pull this one, but only because I have such a crazy story about Taco Bell. This is a story about how the very first time I ever went to Taco Bell in my life.
You remember?
Yeah, it's hard to forget.
Oh no. Tell me.
So I went to I knew this kid, and we were like best friends at the time, and I was sleeping over at his dad's with him because his parents were divorced, because my mom went I guess on not a trip, but it was something. Someone had to babysit me. my friend's dad volunteered, went there. The last day, my friend told his dad, like, oh, Spencer's never had Taco Bell. And he was like,
Wait, can we get an age?
so I'm 10, and we pull up to this Taco Bell. There wasn't a drive-thru, so we had to go inside. We go inside, we order our food, and we had to sit there for a little bit and wait. While we were waiting, this man runs this man runs into Taco Bell holding his ass cheeks like a toddler, screaming, "What the hell do you put in this food?" Sprints into the bathroom. I actually, for the first time in my life, heard what an atomic bomb sounds like. And it was in that bathroom. Lord, I don't know. If I swear on my life, if any other person had walked into the bathroom with him, they'd be dead. Like, he would walk out,
like
they'd
farmyard?
be dead. Yeah, no, like 10 times worse. Horrible. Actually, this is the grossest. This is gross. Sorry, everyone. We started smelling something while we were waiting for our
Don't
food.
say that. Don't say that.
We look at the ground. He actually had shit his pants
Don't say
on
that.
his way inside. And there was like a trail of shit to the bathroom. All of a sudden, he leaves. Like, he's gone, and we're like, OMG, like, let's just get our Taco Bell and go the hell home. They hadn't even finished our damn order yet. We had to get a refund, by the way, and you'll find out why. We hadn't even finished our order yet. And all of a sudden, one of the workers walks into the bathroom, walks out, and he basically was like, he never made it to the toilet. Like, it's all on the ground. And the manager was like, then clean it. And the person
I'd
was
quit.
like, the person said, no, I'm not cleaning it. And he said, well, it's your job. He was like, no, it's not. Like, that's a bodily fluid. And then he was like, well, I don't know who else to tell to clean it. And he was like, then I quit. He quits. I saw 5 Taco Bell employees quit that day, leave the store. And then I had to get a refund. Well, my friend's dad had to get a refund because we couldn't get our Taco Bell because the entire staff quit because no one wanted to clean up shit on the floor.
I want to clean shit.
And I don't blame them.
That's disgusting.
It was gross, yeah. Sorry.
Do you like remember what you ordered? Wait, so do you remember like the first time you actually got to eat Taco Bell?
Actually, I'm not joking. I don't think I like officially ate Taco Bell until I like moved here. Cause I like after that, you have to understand, like that does something to you.
Yeah,
That did something to my
yeah.
brain. Like I was like, no, like I'm never going to Taco Bell. Like that shit scares me, both literally and figuratively. Like I couldn't do that. And then I moved here, and I think it was you one night, and you were like, you want to order some Taco Bell? And I was like, I don't know. And then you're like, no, just order on my phone. And I was like, okay. And then I saw that Crunchwrap Supreme, and I said, wait. Clicked on it, ordered it. Life forever changed.
What's your Taco Bell order?
Taco Bell order?
Yeah, like what's your
I'm not that
go-to?
deep into Taco Bell. Like, I don't have like a special order. Maybe like a Crunchwrap Supreme with like, if you were to ask me like veggie grill, I could tell you.
Who the has a go-to veggie grill order, bitch?
I do. And I'll tell you exactly what it is.
It's giving I love salad.
It's giving cauliflower bites. It's
Their cauliflower bites. Oh, their cauliflower bites suck. Unless someone from Veggie Grill who can give me money is watching, I love your cauliflower bites.
Did you just look in the camera and after bashing Veggie Grill say, unless
I've gotten Veggie Grill a handful of times. It's not been good once.
Well, I'm sorry for you, but some of us in this world cherish good things. And unfortunately, what I just said, Veggie Grill, is good. And if you can't cherish it the way I do, I'm glad you don't like it.
Veggie Grill.
Wait, ready?
Veggie Grill.
Veggie Grill. Well, honestly, I feel like we've had a pretty productive episode. There was a lot scheduled to talk about. And I feel like we talked about
None of it,
none
but
of it.
like
But
definitely
before
talk.
we wrap up the show, would you like to tell everybody your socials?
You can find me on Instagram at Emmy Hartman or on TikTok at EMWEE.
Do you have any upcoming projects you want to talk about too?
Oh, that's crazy. I have a song coming out soon. You could pre-save it in any of my social media bios. I have a song out if you want to stream it. It's called Stupid Big Teeth. And I got more music on the way. I think that's it.
Well, it was a pleasure having you, Emmy. I'm glad you were able to sit here, chat a bit. The building did not burn down. Woohoo! Again, if you would like to see this video of me and Emmy chit-chatting, you can check it out on the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and also comment down below any guests you would like to see me talk to. Also, if you would like to see this video on another streaming platform, you can always check us out on Spotify, and you can listen to this on all streaming platforms, even Apple Music. Woo, woo. Please have an amazing rest of your day. Be safe, be healthy, and thank you for tuning in. See you next week, baby.